They seem fine. Oh, okay. We got another, like, minor faction group to talk to. The Curator Order. Oh, they're also plant people. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by the various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge, in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you, for a price. Where are they? Can I only call them up from here? I think I can only call them up from here. Alright, so they can do what? They can aid us in our research, tell us about the mysteries of the universe, or we could eventually recruit one of their scientists. So they could tell us about that dreadnought that's over here, for instance. Are they gonna... This is going to cost... Oh, cool, they'll just tell us that. Okay. I asked about the dreadnought. A sad story. Its masters have been dead for millions of years, but this massive warship continues to stand vigil over the broken rubble of their empire. What is it really? It was one of several flagships belonging to an unusually powerful interstellar empire that flourished in a small region of our galaxy 7 million years ago. As is so often the case, that empire was brought to a sudden and violent end at the hands of its neighbors in a series of very destructive wars. The dreadnought you have encountered is the last of its kind, and it continues to dutifully patrol its assigned systems despite the death of its crew. Many attempts have been made throughout the ages to put the old warship to its final rest, none successful. Tell us... Oh, so that costs money. Tell us how to defeat it is 1,000 base credits, and all that does is give us bonus damage. That's not gonna do it for us. What else do you have to offer? Can you aid us in research? So they can give us research labs. Is that a decision? Let's see. That's just a flat... wow, that's really good. Just 10% research speed for 1,000 credits. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna wait until this planet gets built, and maybe hit them up for that later. I'm like in this place where we've done a lot of rapid colonization, or for me, rapid colonization, and I want to make sure we're like up and running before we really get there. All right. Speaking of, I should spend some of this stuff on the remainder of stuff here. What do we have? No unemployment, which is good. We're good on that. We're good on... See, we're really good. It's just... Let's get food, which will continue to boost how much growth we have. Let's cap out those. And then over here... plenty of housing available, plenty of amenities available. Oh, interesting. The curator bonus also gives a chance for rare technologies. That's interesting. But one of each. Blow through all that shit. It's fine.
Construction completed.
Nice. I'm waiting for that other... Okay, I was like, why is that? Let's just move here instead, actually. And then I'll let you do this one. Oop. Election time. Each candidate enters the election with a mandate and the backing of a specific faction, seeking voter support. On election day, all pops who may vote for the winner do so, and the winner is elected the revered. Our top people here, and I could throw some support behind one of them, but I'm not gonna. Ash Garland. I actually don't want Ash Garland to win because I need Ash to keep finishing this archaeological dig. I badly need Veronica Bloom to keep me. I'm not gonna do it. But what if I did it? But what if I did it? But what if I just threw in here with with Veronica Bloom. Who wants to keep urbanizing? God damn the Blooms. God. I like Ash, but I need Ash to finish doing this archaeological dig. Super Delegate Austin Walker. Yeah, look. I mean, let's look at also who else we could support. So we have 3 of the different factions have put up forward their people. The Alliance of Traditional Foundation, which is the Spiritualist Foundation, who I do not want to support, put up Heath Bloom, who has architectural sense, which is good for building stuff, actually, kind of useful for me right now. This would actually be great. And is a fertility preacher. That's very funny. This is like Heath must be some sort of priest, an architect and a priest and a preacher. The Alien Awareness Society has Veronica, who has been the leader for the last 2 cycles. Gives us more trade value and gives us more fertility. Hazel, or has Hazel been? Is Hazel our current leader? Who's our current leader? Hazel's our current leader. So yeah, look, it's a Bloom dynasty, okay? That's what's happening. Hazel's going to step back, and Veronica's going to step forward. Veronica, who I think is also currently a scientist, though. Is that true? That's all right. I'm going to support. Oh, no. Veronica's currently the governor of the root sector. So, yeah, we're good. Yeah, the Blooms are basically the Kennedys. That's actually totally right. But what's the energy infrastructure? I'm going to do whatever these are, so it's fine. All right, I'm supporting Veronica, who has now been supported one time and now is in the lead, I believe. Or will be. Yeah, 41% chance. New ruler mandate. Who got it? Let's see. Ah, fuck. Ash won it anyway. The deep state failed. The deep state failed. Ash Garland, our hero, has garnered enough popular support that it didn't matter. Democracy wins. Oh, boy. Okay. We did fulfill the mandate, which means we got a bunch of extra unity, at least. I'm going to pause.
System survey concluded.
Yeah, previously a scientist on the Ordianakis. Shoutouts to Ash Garland. I mean, what are you gonna do? I named a system after Ash. Of course she's gonna win. Well, now I need to fucking put a different scientist here. I'm gonna hire a new scientist. Or did I already do that? I already did that. But I need to put. Wait. Okay. Wait. Back. Science ship. Let's put you in there for now. And then you can continue doing that research. Wait. Nope. Neither of them, please. Why is it only giving me that? Oh, because I haven't advanced a second. Maybe? Close. There we go. Boom. Theme War says you really need a shadow council to keep your democracy under your control. Yeah, apparently.
System survey concluded.
I'm happy that these folks are chill with me just bouncing through and checking out all the other shit past them.
Construction completed.
Let's go ahead and build those mining stations. You hop over here. Get ready to build that one out. Abandoned gateway. We've located... Where's this at? Is this where I think it is? Yes. That's what this big thing is. Oh boy. We have located what we believe could be an ancient subspace gateway near the Ciberon Maelstrom. It appears to have been part of a galaxy-wide network of similar stations which, when operational, allows for the near-instantaneous travel from one part of the galaxy to another. At some point after its initial construction, its connection to the rest of the network was severed. It now offers only one valid destination, an uncharted group of stars beyond our galaxy that astronomers have designated the L Cluster. Even more intriguing, the gateway was built entirely by microscopic nanites of an unknown design. Although the gateway emits a faint power signature, it has been deliberately locked into some kind of maintenance loop that prevents activation. Until we find some way of aborting this process, the L cluster will remain beyond our reach. Intriguing.
Situation log has been updated.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, we gotta get some insights. We gotta get some L-gate insights to open this thing. It's a great little orb. I love that orb. Hashtag love that orb.
Construction completed.
Good. Good. So, here's a question. Let's see.
As our empire
trade
grows,
route.
trade between our planets will become an increasingly large part of our economy.
So, I
Starbases
think...
with trade hubs collect trade value within their system to be routed to the capital for conversion to energy credits.
Do I need... Is it... I think everything's protected, right? So... I'm not losing any trade value. So there's a way to lose trade value is the thing that I'm starting to say. If you have a broken trade line, or okay, so you need star bases, not just star stations, not just these little ones. So if I made Hideus, for instance, or if I made Garland a station, a bigger station, I could then make it. I could then have it, or I guess even one of these ones here, or is it just the... Will this do? Will this station do? Each trade hub gives one system's reach. So if I built a trade hub, for instance, here at Baranik, if I upgraded this and then built a trade hub, it would basically reach to each of these connected places. Okay, okay. Is that worth doing at this point, Lilyfen? I feel like, because I'm so reactive in this game where I'm like, oh shit, I need more money, I should start investing in that. You know? Right, okay, so it would collect, for instance, this 3, if I built one here, that's one jump away, it would grab it and start sending it back. I see. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I have this 3 here, I have this 1 here, I have this... That 5 is alright, but like, who cares, kind of? Do you know what I mean? Someone says you could do Baranik with 2, and that would grab both Hades and this one. That does make sense. Oh, and it would grab this. Okay. That looks like it's the call to me. I'm going to do that. Let's upgrade here, and also just to see that stuff. Go ahead and jump.
We have detected an anomaly.
Abandoned ship above the planet. Great. Go ahead and research that. Doing so good on resources that I'm kind of falling into bad habits. Do you know what I mean? You ever have that happen? Where you're like, yeah, whatever, it's good. Oh, we're so close to this huge research hub. I cannot wait for it. Also, I wish we had a
System
species
survey
to send
concluded.
Solar Sailor. It's a cool sail ship that's just going to give us a little bit of engineering research boost.
Construction completed.
Oh, something just happened. Let's build these research stations and mining stations. Oh, archaeological dig. This is the right one? Yeah, this is the same one. This is the Hahnemann Colosseum one. The excavation of the ancient structure found near the valley's entrance is proceeding according to plans. Many artifacts have been discovered. I lost my place. There we go. Most of which seem to be variations of hunting weapons and trophies. A partially translated sign, which appears to denote the name of the structure, reads Valley of Machiavel. Valley of the Machiavelli. Machiavel Hunting Lodge Primus. Curious. 3 minor artifacts. Love it. Keep it going. Yeah, I think it might be a most dangerous game situation. That is kind of what I'm reading into it right now. Alright, Baranik's almost done. Veronic also feels
A
like
new world
a
has been colonized.
good central space here for me to start, like, if I want to build ships a little closer to where other things are versus all the way back here, you know? Anyway, let's get a trade thing. A curator think tank. Jesus. Great. That's a very powerful research thing. Alright, so the trade hub is 1, and then I'll do a second trade hub, which will give us another flexion range. Love it. And then, wait, what was the other thing that happened? Oh, good. Graft 1 is open for business with our... Wait, oh, there's high gravity here. How did we miss this? This is the ones that have the Hifnar here, and that one's a spiritualist. Awesome, good. We didn't start with an authoritarian. Love it. Thing we just noticed, though, is high gravity. Building cost plus 10%, district cost plus 10%, habitability minus 5%, max districts plus 2. That's nice. That part's good. The rest of it, yeah. What was our urbanizer again? So city districts again. Okay. We need consumer goods. I do need consumer goods. Really would love either of these to get to a better, more population. Is there a way for me to juice my population besides the stuff that we did before? I guess I could do that stuff here too, huh? Do we have the food? Yeah, we got the food. Okay. Is this stuff still active? It is.
Anomalous readings registered.
Unusual energy. Go ahead and take a look. Governor gained trait. Veronica Bloom is a crime fighter, has the righteous trait. Great. That's not really going to come up for us. We're not really in that position at this point.
Construction completed.
How did we skip over... Wait a second. Can you come back down here and fucking survey this shit, please?
System survey concluded.
I think I want to grab all of this. Glancing hit. Okay. Whoa. While approaching Wanambas B1, the Bud Pettis suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appeared to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended targets, they continued their journey for untold millennia until today. The rounds we have recovered are of an advanced design despite their incredible age. I love to be piloting my science vessel and then get shot from millions of years ago. I love it. Oh, you're totally right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The reason that this colonization is happening so slowly is, of course, is because we have both sedentary, which slow population growth from immigration, slow resettlement cost is higher if we want to do that, and slow population growth speed. That of course makes sense. We could gene mod our people to change that, but for now, I guess like part of the thing here is hopefully we can find places for the Lapita and for the Hifnar to colonize, because they don't have that problem.
System survey concluded.
Love to conclude a system survey. Science ship, what are you doing down here? Nothing. Got it. Looking for any other form of life, please.
Construction completed.
We got a building. Hell yeah. All right. Looking just at what we need, I think consumer goods is the play here. And that's what, clerks, right? That's... damn, we can build temples. I forgot about that. Is this the place that has like a special... has Dust Desert, which does what again? Moat harvesting traps, which I don't know that we know how to do that yet, but unless they're in here and I missed them, no. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna get some civilian industries going here, and hope for the best. Yeah, the habituability would help with the high gravity, except that the Hifnar are not the ones who got that bonus. Ash is level 5 now. Congrats to her.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Yeah, we explicitly put Hifnar on
Research concluded.
or on Graft. Okay, well, a bunch of things just happened. Let's go through this one at a time. Technology research, we got better armor. Let's get something else going here. Planet build speed. Probably not a bad idea. Is planet build speed specifically when you land a colony ship there and then it has to build, or is that literally building stuff on the planets? Because that's not bad. Honestly, this is not bad either. The edict is good. Just nice to get the 20% bonus minerals. But mineral purification plants is also a good building because it gives you... It's only one minor job, but that boost is really nice. Robots, though, are robots. Okay, it's building districts and buildings. Interesting. I do love robots. I do love to have robots. As spiritualists, my guess is that we're going to run into problems if we start going down the robot path, though. So... Okay, yeah, planet build speed, just building things on colonized planets. We have so many planets that we just started. I feel like... I know my spirituals, yeah, you're right. I do want to open up the robotic path, because that's who I am in my heart. You know this about me. But robots will never get full rights. Like, if we open this door, the long term is needing to either stop being spiritualist, or deal with the fact that the robots will hate us. You know? I think we go with mineral targets. I think it's the smarter play. It's boring, but it's better. There we go. And then our society research. I was really hoping for an early psionic thing. I'm going to take this tile blockers thing. It's what we need. And then also we... Oh, our sensor link stopped. We should just re-up on that. I would like to see what they see. More importantly, this, though. A roving crusher droid set up to ambush unwary explorers was encountered by our archaeologists in Honum Ter Prime. With the skill and a fair bit of luck, Veronica Light, managed to halt the rampaging robot before anyone was injured. Adds 3 clues. Great. Those clues are what eventually add up to letting us kind of move forward and succeed at a given stage.
The special project has concluded.
Amoebas are pacified. Hell yeah. Temporarily refraining from venting certain emissions from our vessel's reactor cores while in the immediate vicinity of the space amoebas seems to be enough not to arouse their ire. With this new protocol in place, they no longer pose a threat, and we have been able to study them at close range. We now have the amoeba breeding program and regenerative whole tissue research options. I love that. That's fantastic. I guess those will be on our actual research thing. We should get a building here. Where's this at? This is, like, here? Maybe just get some extra resource silos. Because that's for the entire empire, right? And that's going to be more useful for us in the short term. God, I wish we had this, but it's fine. Let's get resource silos going.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Some kind of unknown structures are floating in this gas giant's upper atmosphere. Yeah, tell me about them. Meanwhile, finally, build a starbase here, and our research is just going to blow up. I love it. Oh, and administrative AI. Love it. There's colony development speed, which we talked about. But I'm going to get this flat energy credit bonus, because flat bonuses, just give me those, please. All right, big decision number 2. What are we doing with our second tradition? It was discovery or harmony before. Now that we've kind of seen more of the galaxy, does that change? I feel like supremacy's off the table. We now know we're not going to be a military power in the near point. Expansion would help us immediately with colony development speed, which at this point, I guess we do have a couple things still in that colony phase, right? And we'll presumably be colonizing more stuff soon. And it does have population growth speed, which would help us quite a bit. We also could think about harmony, which would continue to let us do the governing ethics stuff that we talked about. And long-term reduce empire sprawl, which we're butting up against pretty much all the time. I feel like let's go expansion. The end bonus of expansion is it straight up adds a district to all planets. That's really good. Yeah. And then, yes, having that extra thing would be very good. Let's go for it. And we'll start with colonization fever and a new life. Oh, there are ring worlds. Someone's like, oh, there are ring worlds? Take a look. There are ring worlds. This one, not in great shape, unfortunately. But, yes. Social experiment. A small aerostat colony was found floating just above the atmosphere of Medgar 3. It appears to have been self-sufficient and remains from several different species were found on board. As best as we can tell, this colony was some kind of social experiment conducted centuries ago that ultimately ended with the colonists massacring each other. We've downloaded all of the data found in the colony's limited data banks. Yikes. Yeah, the greebling on that ring world rules. I love a well-greebled ring world, don't you? Look at that shit. Oh, beautiful. They shouldn't have used wood. That's what my suggestion is. I feel like that was not the right base material, I would say. I'm not an expert, obviously, but that's what I would say. Oh, hell yeah. Time to spend 500 minerals in researching stations because they're so good. And then I'm going to build down to Brink here. I want to get this whole bit before I start building up this way.
Ship upgrades applied.
Because... why? Because I want this trade value to also hit Baronic, which we should be able to now see, right? Where's that at? Here. Yeah, see this blue line now coming to Baronic? This is now grabbing... Oh, wait, why is it only one? It should be two. Do these not stack? Does the collection range not stack? Why do they think it did? Oh, they do. It's working. Someone said. It does stack. Okay. You can see why because it specifically says collection range 1 here. Oh, that's my trade capital. I see. That's not looking at... Yes. If I click here... No? Am I wrong? If I click here, it's 2. Got ya. Okay. And there you can see it going all the way back home. Love it. Of course, there is a little bit of piracy on each of this. Is that what's happening here? And it's slowly eating away. Okay, no, it's going well. Okay. So I could start patrolling these fleets to reduce that piracy. But that current piracy is not that big of a deal, so... Yeah. I see those red skulls. I do. Yeah, I could just start doing that, right? I could just start making these go on patrol. Where is it? This tiny fucking fleet. It's up here somewhere, isn't it? It's patrol. And their target location. So let's patrol... Wait, why did that not work? Does that work? I think that might work.
System survey concluded.
I think that's going to work. I think they're now on patrol. This tiny nothing thing. Oh, wow. Really? It gives... wow, I may as well give them an admiral then. Who's the youngest admiral here? Oh, gotta get this Moth admiral. Esteban Lopez. Done. I'm not even going to look at anybody else. You're my dude, Esteban. Hell yeah.
System survey concluded.
And yeah, I could go down to Sao and try to get this archaeological dig. That's not a bad idea. I am going to try to get some more influence. What's the edict I can do?
Empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our resources, can be enacted.
Is there anything here I can use to get more? I guess not. I guess it's probably buildings and shit mostly, right? So I could build, like, temples, because I'm a spiritual, to get more unity.
System survey concluded.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Archaeological. Whoa! Okay. That was a hell of a sound. Continued excavations near the hunting lodge have provided more details. Hanum Ter Prime and the valley of Makvael specifically served as a hunting reserve for the ruling warrior class of an interstellar polity known as the Redirax Domain. The Redirax, a predatory avian species, periodically collected random individuals from the many subjugated alien civilizations under their rule. These aliens were then hunted down and killed in the wilderness of the Makvael, according to the rituals that governed Redirax society. This tradition lasted several centuries until the domain eventually succumbed to an unidentified outside threat. Curious. Great. It has to be the planet predators, right? I love that idea. I hope that's that, but there's a total chance that it's completely unrelated, but I would love it. I really would. Okay, so there's nowhere else to go from there. Let's keep going this way. Does this connect? It does not. Okay, so then let's not do the thing I just said. There, 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 there. And we'll stop here and see where to go. Yeah, Peregrine says, at some point we stop, take a moment and go over the group we're playing as. For those of us who missed the beginning of the stream, we are the Cypselum Continuum. The Cypsella are the name of the species. We are plant people. We are egalitarian, xenophilic, and spiritualist, which means that we can't use autocratic governance forms, and in general, like, internal factions give us... We have to pay more attention to internal factions. We're not ruling with a kind of a dominant hegemonic fist. We are xenophiles, which means that we like other alien species. We cannot, like, refuse refugees. It also means, because of the focus on diplomacy in the new mode, that we get bonuses from using envoys, which are a new thing in federations. I said mode, I meant new expansion. And we're spiritualists, which means we cannot ever offer full AI rights. We can build temples. We gain more unity. And it's cheaper to do edicts, which is good. As far as civics go, we are even further into envoys. We have a ton of envoys because that's so much of the new stuff that I want to show off. We gain bonus diplomatic weight, whether in the Galactic Senate, in trades, or in federations. And then we're a free haven, which means we get 50% more immigration pool. Population growth from immigration is higher, which would help if we knew more people. I feel like once we start to know more people, growth is going to be a lot easier for us. Right now it's really hard because we just don't have a lot of people to pull from in terms of immigration, unfortunately. So, well, yeah, we'll see. In fact, let me go ahead and spend the 100 luxury goods, the luxury good thing, and the planetary growth. We have enough. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. Meanwhile, let's continue. Ooh, survey completed. Oh, good. We finally found enough habitable worlds to finish that survey. It's basically just like, hey, here's an early game boost in energy credits and society research, but that's still nice. That'll pay off. What I really want is to learn how to get dark matter and exotic gases. We have 2 exotic gas resources here, or locations here that both could be useful. Why did it stop? I want it to be Does patrol not, like, stick? Do you know what I mean? Did that work? No. Patrol, please. Okay, because they got here and then stopped is the reason why I'm like, Or does patrol... Should I not be moving them? Should I be... Is patrol just a mode where I go like, hey, patrol? No, because it specifically says patrol between their current location and target location. Oh, left click. I have to left click instead of right click. Great. All right. Research that, please. And then patrol between here and here. There we go. There's the problem. Okay. I did just give them a move command. That explains it. Oh, I would love automatic exploration at this point. I really would. I feel like blue lasers might be better, but I'm doing automatic exploration just so I can flip that on. God. Thank you, Dark Primus, for letting me know.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
It's true. All right. Get rid of those tile blockers and choose. Ooh, regenerative. Okay, this is one of the things that we pulled. This is really cool, but I believe it requires... Oh, wow, it doesn't. It only requires alloys, huh? This is sick. I would love some holes that repair themselves. What am I confusing it for? There's something that costs like a special resource that I just never end up having. This is going to take forever to learn, but it's very cool. Yeah, I guess it's going to stick around, right? The fact that it doesn't require a special resource is so good. Lilyfen says, so... it might make more sense to get... To get these gene clinics so I can start populating my planets more quickly. Yes, living metals is what auto-repaired holes, but cost some sort of special resource, right? I'm gonna get gene clinics to put on these other planets. That crater from before appears to be the result of a collision with a starship, which must have been a gigantic starship, and it exited a hyperlane at maximum velocity and rammed into the moon for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. Pettis has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash, reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Cool. I'm gonna save a building here for the gene clinic for when that's done then. And here, wait, what is this? That means... Oh, it means I can get rid of those... I can get rid of this glacier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ready for it.
System survey concluded.
Ooh. Tundra world. Nothing rare. Still, could be something to get up there.
Construction completed.
Can we go here now? Because we've gotten the space amoebas, right? Whoop, winged statues. Great. The crew cleaning the glacier on Edelimar Prime has made an unusual find. Imprisoned within layers of tightly packed ice are 9 massive statues casting dark, tall shadows over the landscape. Winged and pale, they exude an aura of otherworldliness. Perhaps they were created in the image of a deity or idol that has since passed into oblivion. They do not resemble any life forms of this planet. You know, I think we got to dig in, right? We got to look into this agricultural site. Or this archaeological site, rather. Silent giants stand watch on Edelimar Prime. 9 monumental statues placed along a wide perimeter at strategical points in the landscape appear to be guarding something at its center. Their skin is covered in fine scale plating, their postures vigilant, ready to spring into action, and their unmoving eyes follow your every step. They're unmoving now, so I mean... Yet there is nothing in the area in apparent need of protection. Perhaps their ward did not survive the passing of times. Many of the sentinels themselves bear marks of assault. That's good. Yeah, we found the Chozo. Yeah, definitely. Okay, where is that at? Let's see. That's here somewhere, right? I think we should wrap up this one and then swing through. I mean, I guess we could just move one of our other science people back there and start looking at it. I guess that's possible. For now, though, I actually want to unmark this and come study this, please. Did I not? System not restricted. There we go. I don't think that they're hostile anymore. I think that we can survey this. I think that those were the amoebas, which now should be chill. What was that noise? Oh, it was that one. Then, ooh, wait, we got another one of these. Where's this at? Where's the City of Bones? Okay, it's all the way down here. The ruins of a primeval city, built entirely out of bones of an unknown origin, have been found on this planet. Our archaeologists are eager to begin excavation of these grisly ruins. No, they're not. Sadly, they're not. They're so far away, they said, don't worry about it. Someone else can take care of those. That's what they said. You know, I'm just telling you what they told me. They said, wow, creepy. Bye. Yeah, the Empire Origins are really, really cool. They really are.
System survey concluded.
You're good. Get rid of that.
Construction completed.
Feeling like I could probably get rid of one of these construction ships at this point, you know? I say that, but now I'm like, maybe I should continue to build this whole area out. I don't know. Let's check that out after, and then actually this too, if we didn't finish surveying that. Dark Primus says, I prefer boneless architecture personally. They're architecture tenders, really. They're basically... Oh, what's up? The Sidron Continuance has reached back out. For people who missed them, this is the group that has these ring worlds that seem to be refuges for some previous galactic disaster. Custodian Protocol 7124 activated. Initiating resource transfer to compliant organic civilization. Message follows. Error, data block corrupted. Error, data block corrupted. Error, data... Are they just giving us shit? Word? We agree, they're architecture tenders. I don't know why anyone calls them boneless architecture. If I say no... I'm just going to say yes, right? I just have to say, like, thank you. We're cool. Yeah, bank error in my favor. Exactly. Smebble Bear. I'm going to say yes. Sometimes data blocks be corrupted. Sometimes it just comes out like that, you know? You don't say no to that. That's a good error. I'll take that error. That was great. Oop. Fossilized remains. Archaeologists excavating the hunting lodge have stumbled upon several references to a legendary Redarox warrior known only as the Huntress. She was apparently their most efficient killer, renowned throughout the domain for having personally butchered thousands of aliens at Makvael. It's unclear whether this is based in fact or fiction, but according to the Redarox legend, the Huntress was killed somewhere inside the valley when she was outwitted by the alien prey she was pursuing. She was supposedly wielding the fabled Blade of the Huntress at the time. Curious. I think this is the last one coming up. Hell yeah. Trying to get us a Blade of the Huntress. Yeah, I gotta really hope that those aliens don't ever call us up and go like, okay, so we need that money back. Alright, we got these minerals, and we got production targets up. Love it. Synthetic crystal plants. Is this gonna let us... turns minerals into rare crystals. Interesting. Okay. Alternatively, just flat city district +1. That just like does it? Just around the entire galaxy? That's great. Or not the galaxy, but my empire. Yeah, or destroyers. Which, are destroyers still trash? Are destroyers good now, chat? Are destroyers worth anything? Because in the past, with these options, Corvette hull points was just better than destroyers. You know? They get you to carriers. Great. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know I have to get them eventually. I know. That makes sense. Picket ships. It's just one of those things where it's like, right now, military seems so nothing to me. Someone says, what are the crystals good for? Well, I was just looking at edicts, and there's some edicts like crystalline sensors. That one's not that useful. Or focusing crystals. Listen, if we let our ships have focusing crystals, they can do more damage. That's not really useful. I guess that makes sense. You know what? We don't have a bunch of corvettes already, so it might be the case that getting destroyers now is like better in a sense. But is it just better than? Is it really better than an extra city district on every planet? You know what I'm saying? Destroyers are good early game. Or I don't even know if we're in early game at this point. I'm not explicitly low on housing at all. This is what this is. Oh, actually, wait. Over here, I'm loose on jobs. I should get a new job over here. No, you're right. You're right. Oh, wait. It's that city districts give extra housing. I see. I mean, that's still not bad. But you're right. I see. City district housing is better. That makes sense. Yeah, let's get destroyers. You've convinced me. Thank you.
Evasive maneuvers.
All right, what's up? Don't love those. All right, we're leaving. Take a look at those. 8 months. Fuck off. That's what I say. Crushed cruiser. Shadow remains of a cruiser-sized starship can be detected in a decaying orbit. Yep. Can't salvage it, but we can get some research from it, so that's good. You're gonna take a look there. You are going to not go here. That's fine. For now, I'll block that off. And instead, you're going to skip past them. Go here. Every time we go like down a new wing of the galaxy, I'm like, we're definitely going to hit another species very soon. And we keep not doing that. I said it's very big, is the thing. Let's go get these alloys. Just flat alloys is not bad. Okay. The Sidron continuance. Custodian Protocol 6251 activated. Message follows. Attention, organic civilization. Widespread biological vulnerabilities have been detected in the Subcellan population. In order to ensure your species' viability for the Custodian project, all major population centers will require inoculation. Bio-injection units are prepared for dispatchal. Dispatchal? Okay. To your space upon positive confirmation to this message. Awaiting response. Wow, okay. If we say yes, there will be unpredictable repercussions. Until these repercussions are revealed, our population's happiness will be reduced. Yeah, I bet. They might react positively. We get the caretaker inoculations modifier added, giving a flat minus 5% happiness to all of us. I do love juice. Or, we're good. I think we gotta drink the juice. I said we have a pro-juice policy here. You know? We took the money. We didn't know it, but we were getting... that money was the first juice infusion. I think that they would know. You know what I mean? Like, they're here to help us. I was going to say I bought the juice, but they gave me money to then give me the juice. This could be bad.
The special project has concluded.
Anyway, don't worry about it. I'm going to build gene clinics. Yes, build
Situation log has been updated.
Please go ahead and build a drone study. I do love energy grids, but we're kind of doing fine on energy right now. Let's get fusion reactors because we're getting into bigger ships, and once we get into bigger ships, they have bigger needs.
Construction completed.
Oh, construct the caretaker. They're called caretakers. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? The inoculations given to us by the ancient caretakers have proven of immense benefit, reducing illness and increasing the life expectancy of our population. The initial mistrust among our people about the mandatory procedure has receded, and everyone is enjoying a healthier, happier life. Drink the juice. Hey, everybody, guess what? Drink the fucking juice. Juice up. Give me that juice. We got the juice. Believe in the juice. Leader lifespan plus 10 years and our population growth plus 5%. Damn, the juice wins. Shoutouts to the juice. Shoutouts to these folks here. I love them. Can we give you a gift? Can we just be like, here? You should talk to our friends. You know what I mean? You should talk to our friends. You're not going to give us anything of yours, I guess. Can you give us some dark matter, though? Or do you just give us a little bit dark? Look at that. You can give us a little dark matter. Can't give us yearly dark matter, I guess. I don't even know what Zro is. You know? I'm on that Zro. We don't really need anything in exchange for this, necessarily. Because we're kind of good on everything. But I just want, maybe we'll just take a little Zro as a treat. Exactly. Zro is psychic juice. I mean, just get some of this on deck just to have. You know what I mean? Let's just get 3 Zro just on deck. I just want to be trading with them. I want everyone to be on that juice with me. Look at that. See, now we have a trade relationship with them for 30 years. That, to me, makes me feel good.
Anomalous readings
I think they're about
registered.
to close their borders on somebody, though. Yeah, go ahead, research it. Yeah, somebody else said no to the juice, I think. Not me. I said yes to the juice. The juice is good. The juice is ours. We're in this whole juice thing together. I'm going to wait until these destroyers are ready. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to try to boost this fleet up a little bit. Edic, monolithic. Medic 7 is uninhabited and indeed unhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's following lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Get an engineering boost from that. Did the snails go there and draw some fanfic? Is that what I'm hearing?
System survey concluded.
Yeah, I could go back to the archivists, the curators, and ask them some shit, but I don't know what I could ask them about, because we haven't really found any new shit in terms of mysteries of the universe. But what I will do at this point is I will purchase their just flat bonus service here. We have the money at this point. I'll take a 10% research boost for sure. And I'll also, how close are we to 3 months off on gene
Evasive
credits.
maneuvers.
Oh, wait, where? Oh, Haldus. Oh, whoa, 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 what are these? Whoa, what are these? What are these? Whoa, hey, crystals. What are y'all up to? That was spooky looking. And that is the edge of that. Okay, well, that kind of ends the direction they can go. I guess I'm going to go around that way, at least. Yeah. I can research those aliens. How much more time do I have to build? 6 months? I have to build 2 more city districts I'm now looking at and realizing. We should do that. And we have the money. We have the technology. Let's build one here. Oh, that one unemployment sucks. What's the deal with you, Hifnar? Xenophile, enduring traditionalists. Do they just need... Are we out of housing for them? I see. I think that's what's happening here. But do we just also not have any jobs? Okay, let's build up some shit. Okay. That's what it is. It's just there are no jobs there. Yeah, okay. So let me actually wait on the city then. Because the city isn't going to actually produce any jobs, right? The city is just going to produce housing. Oh, it will produce clerks. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I see. He's going to continue to produce unity because of being on social welfare. That's good. Unpause. Election time. Let's just see how this one rolls out, you know? How much time do we have until this election hits, actually? 63 days. We are not going to get the city thing. Damn. Damn. Did not build enough cities. Ash, you're too busy being a good governor.
We have detected an anomaly.
Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes on the barren surface. Okay, research it. Oh, crystalline entities, yeah, We can again do crystalline pacification.
Situation log has been updated.
Who is it now? Veronica Bloom! We come back to the Blooms. The Blooms take command. Veronica is in the lead. Has taken over again. Did that fuck up one of my science ships? No, it didn't. But now Ash Garland isn't doing anything. This is a weird thing, right? Like, Ash Garland, age 67, is just on the bench. The Blooms are back in. I guess I could build a new science ship for Ash, you know? And just be like, hey, go back out there one more time. You do you. Let's do that. Let's, and let's build it from a place that's further on. Build it from here. Oh, I can't because there's not a shipyard here. So never mind. I'll build it here. Let's build this science ship. Put her in it. It shouldn't have affected anything because she's been the revered. She's been the leader. So it shouldn't matter. Oh boy, Sentinel droids. God damn it. The excavations carried out by archaeologists on Hanum Tur Prime have somehow activated several ancient Sentinel droids. The hostile robots managed to kill several archaeologists before they could be stopped by Veronica Life, who is doing a great job here. Oh, -1 clues. Fuck off. I needed those clues. You know what I could do? Maybe what I should do. Yes, I could actually put. I'm gonna put her once the science ship is built. The Flovius here. Let's put Ash on there.
Knowledge
and then put Ash
is the key to the universe.
Here, on the weird sentinels, the giant statues. That's what she's going to go do. Yeah, Veronica
special
Life,
project
stay
has
killing
concluded.
droids. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject of study. I've gotten this one before. They are... What's the thing here? Either we can destroy drones more easily, or mining station mineral outputs plus 10%. Let's do that one. That one's an easy yes. Let's collapse all this in. And this too. Boom. Oop, research. I missed it. I missed my research. There it is. Flat habitability. Not bad. Not bad. We're not even close to hitting our starbase cap. Terraforming could be useful, though. Oh, cool. I see. I didn't know I could right-click to do that. Cool. I'm going to grab this flat habitability bonus, I think. Which will stack with that previous one. Yeah, terraforming seems like a thing, because you need special gases to do terraforming, right? Isn't that a specific thing? The 9070 is Empire Sprawl, which is administrative capacity stuff. Oh, good call. I probably do need a new sector governor. Oh, the gases just make it cheaper. I see. I see. Huh. Yeah, let me just do habitability. We do straight up have enough going on. So yeah, let me take a look at the sector stuff.
The planets and sectors.
Yes, you're totally right. Let's get a new governor. All right, we can get a life, or let's get a BRN. Let's get our first Hifnar governor who has the righteous trait. It's really not the most useful trait here, but let's do it anyway. Done. Spooky Ghost House, you should ask people in the chat for good newcomer kit tips.
Situation log has
certainly
been
not
updated.
An expert. Omicron aliens. There's going to be another wild... Oh, boy. This is... Okay. Okay. Y'all got some big ships. Y'all ships big. Oh, those are built into asteroids, aren't they? Yeah, these are like converted. Look at all y'all. Y'all got a lot of stuff. Y'all don't need all this.
Our science ship has been destroyed.
Yo!
Construction completed.
That happened real quick. Pour one out for Lily, I guess. Damn. Holy shit. They were rude as shit. You're right. Anyway, the other science ship found some rocks that looked like buildings, and that's good. We got to name something after Lily. We also got to research what the fuck is up with those aliens. Damn. Damn. Sorry, Lilyfen. I know you felt strong about your namesake there. That blew, honestly. That was not it.
System survey concluded.
Alright, I'm going to put you just on automatic exploration, and we'll see how that goes. You are going to get this system. No, you're not, because I don't have the influence I need.
The special project has concluded.
Playing Iron Man, no save to load here. The Chlorvinsarian raiders are encountered. We have made first contact with the Chlorvinsarian raiders, a nomadic civilization. They occupy a number of large space stations in and around the Eol system that house the bulk of their massive numbers, crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, Or perhaps because of it, they seem to have developed a strong martial culture. Life in the cold void has become second nature to them, and they are very adept in space warfare. There is no Clinversarian central government to speak of. Instead, they are divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resource and respect. Given the large population and the shipbuilding capability of their stations, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic peace. Attempt to contact them. Word? Y'all are the pirates? Y'all? Great. I think that this is who killed Lily. Outside. That's the wrong thing, because they're like gas. They should sound like I can't even do the sound that they are, because they should sound like bagpipes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Bagpipe raiders. Exactly, TG Chrono. Outsiders. We are the Chlorvinsarians. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us. But I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of the houses. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ships into Chlorvinsarian territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the diversion, however. Transmit on this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute, or if you have need of mercenaries as well as the means to pay for them. I do have that. That's true. Yeah, that is totally what they are. They're here. I do know of a good raiding target. Okay, so I would have to make these folks my rivals, and then I was like, I could just send these pirates after them. That would be fun, you know. God. That sucked. I hate to lose a fucking scientist over running into space pirates. On the plus side, it does mean that this whole direction is just, like, not for us. Okay. Oh. Alright. Ash. Ash is investigating these, like, angel statues. Something has gotten into the archaeologists. The excavation thus far has been impeded by freak accidents, injury, and misfortune, and now even senior researchers with decades of field experience are blaming the Sentinels. Overcome with superstition and paranoia, they claim the statues move about. These are the blinks. These are the fucking don't blink statues or whatever from Doctor Who. They claim the statues move about when no one is watching. Yet there is nothing to suggest their jointless limbs are even capable of motion. Matters spun further out of control when traces of biomatter indicative of heavy bleeding was found lodged within a series of tiny cuts on the terminal portions of a sentinel. Whether the sentinels are just convenient scapegoat or there is a more sinister explanation remains to be seen. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, the weeping angels. Yes. Great. Ash, please don't die to the weeping angels. Do not like that. Did we get our gene clinics yet? There we go. Build those. And then this mining district is almost done. Alright, well, listen, bud. I made you... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, good. Good. This is coming together now. Hey, that was quick. Science Officer Ash Garland had... Science at... I should have just let her retire. I should have just let Ash retire. Why did I do this? Science... I've not spent any artifacts yet. Science Officer Ash Garland has gone missing. They were last seen leaving the camp at sunset to find a tranquil spot to consider the Sentinels. In the days leading up to their disappearance, they raised concerns about the safety at the camp following a growing number of accidents, and we fear that they may have abandoned their mission in protest. Imagine, like, the president, who is a scientist, goes like, you know what? I have one more thing to this. I had a good time as president. I didn't win my re-election campaign. I'm going to go look at those creepy angel statues that we're trying to investigate, and then go to AWOL. Wow. Is just gone. Gotta recruit a new scientist, I guess. Another ash. There's an ash maple. None of these are really useful to me in terms of... I mean, actually, I guess what this is this is the moment I should pull... God, what should I even do? What should I even do? Yeah, my hope is if I finish it with Ash, Ash will come back. Alright, I'm gonna pull Heath. I'm gonna do like a whole cycle here. I'm going to... God, no I'm not. What am I gonna fucking do? Just making sure we're not sitting on anyone. No, we're not. That's commanding. They're both already... I was hoping that one of these people would have, like, a thing I didn't care about that's on one of, like, my main research things. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me grab the young one here. Huckleberry Maple. Huckleberry Maple is kind of a... Oh, you're right. Hire and fire the... That's a good strategy. Recruit and fire the bad ones until good ones appears. It's not a bad idea. No. I'll do 3. I'm going to go through 3 of them, and then if nothing shows up, I'm going to commit. Nothing showed up. This is the third one. I said hire and fire 3 of them, right? So one more. Sorry, Jasmine. Nope, they just don't want me to have. They just don't. Yeah, I'm doing a gotcha right now. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna just put Pak Biscool. Oh, look, Pak is from is a Hifnar. So let's put Hifnar on there. So grab the science ship. Put Hifnar. Put Pak. Nope, that's not what I meant. Yep, that, and then here, and then boom. Great. Great. God. New contact. The Lock-in Mechanists. We're meeting a lot of these, like, independent factions. Greetings from the Lock-in Mechanists. Director General Vaxoma is our elected representative, but in truth all citizens have a voice in our government. Oh, these are actually people. Are these actual people? These are actual people. These are not independent. These are chill. These are okay. These are actually dope. We strive to better ourselves through technology, a desire we hope you will respect. They are erudite explorers. They are fanatic materialists. They love robots, and are egalitarians. Rational consensus is the name of their like descriptor. The government is a materialistic form of democracy governed according to principles based on rationality and scientific theory. Let's lean on that here. We could learn much from each other, and let's call them up again real quick and see what we can do. Where are they? Also, oh, they're down here. Okay, okay. So let's immediately improve relations. Let's put Erica, send Erica down there, and see how that goes. And then also, let's just see what do they want for communications? And they don't want sensor link at all. Does this even out? No. Let's send them some food because we have 1 billion. Boom. 69, nice. Let's grab the colonization fever. Boom. Ah, there we go. Now we got a galaxy. Communications established. We are receiving transmission from the Bizadi Alliance of Suns. They appear to successfully completed. Pause. Successfully translated our language. Yo, look at these rock folk. They are egalitarian, xenophobic materialists. They're hegemonic imperialists, despite being egalitarians. I guess that their vibe is that they want to, they're deeply bureaucratic, the fact that they're xenophobic to me makes me think that they don't want to be. I guess the thing is they actually are happy to expand, they just don't want to expand peacefully. Great, they want to subjugate equally, exactly. Attention, alien creatures. Unfortunately, I was chosen by Chairman Crag Stanif, I always get his name wrong, to represent the Bzadi Alliance. I know the name of my own people. Stop laughing at me. The Bzadi Alliance of Suns in all diplomatic dealings with your primitive civilization. We intend to unlock technologies your feeble minds cannot comprehend. Do not interfere. I mean, may the spirits bring you to your goals. Fuck off. And then, wait, who's this other group? The Servati Guardians, huh? Oh, these are another fallen empire, stagnant ascendancy. They are like an ancient imperial, like religious empire who only seems to know us and the Lochan Mechanists. Okay, great. Great. What's their deal like, though? Well, I want to see what their planets... They just have, like, planet-ass planets, huh? Okay, sure. Sure. Alright, so real quick, let's take a look at the opinion map mode. The Bzadi do not like the Star Confederation. The Star Confederation don't really like anybody. The Loken are kind of chill with everybody, because that makes sense. That's kind of how they are. And the Hifnar... I'm betting the Hifnar might not even know, because I don't think we're sharing intel anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Alright. That's good. That's a good. What's this construction ship doing? Nothing. Fucking nothing. Let's keep on going down this way. Fuck, I meant to do that one. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I can cancel it. I can cancel it and do this one instead. Yeah, the Hifnar are completely boxed in. I'm very curious to see... Have they declared rivalry yet? They actually have a Casus Belli on the Silix Tac.
System survey concluded.
And vice versa. And in fact, the Silix Tac also have one on the Alliance of Suns. I could start trying to work with them too, but boy, fuck them. You know? I could pull one person off of... I could pull one of the blooms away and just start improving this one. This relationship. Maybe that's the play. Because long term, even though they're xenophobic materialists, the fact that they're egalitarian means there's a chance that they would be... allies with us, you know? Yeah, I've not touched my military. I'm just straight up ignoring my military. There's no reason for me not to at this point. I'm very anxious about it.
Construction completed.
But forming that defensive pack immediately made me chill. Yeah, it's like, listen, if I just become friends with all the shitheads, then if they like me, then we're good. So yeah, I'm gonna pull one person off of. I'm gonna pull Reed off of the Hifnar. And see if we can improve this, because the Hifnar fucking love me now. Like, they're literally maxed out with me. Like, it's not enough to make a federation, because I don't think any of us know how to make federations yet. But they would. Don't doubt it. I'm also like, where should I build my like actual shipyard? Because I could obviously start building stuff at home, but we're so far out here now that it's like I could just start doing it down here. Yeah, they're belligerent, but belligerent is not about their relationship with me. That is the stance that they have generally. They are just belligerent in general. And yeah, I guess you're probably right that they probably couldn't protect me, except that they could protect me in the sense that I could start spinning up a fleet long enough to protect me from anything near me. The real thing here at this point is these pirates. If someone hired these pirates to come fuck me up, it would just hurt really bad. So maybe that's enough for me to build a fleet. I've also hit my Empire Sprawl, and I'm starting to really push past it in such a way that like I should take it seriously. He says potentially going to build the thing that just increases my Empire Sprawl capacity. No, I'm going to build gene clinics again. Oh, would they have to? Yeah, see, this is the thing. The pirates would have to go through the custodians. So the custodians might just let them through, right? The custodians probably don't have it blocked to them. I don't think that they interact at all. Yeah, that's also true. That's true. The pirates are just better than where we could be right now. Yeah, the custodians aren't going to get in their way. But the thing that I am now... Ooh, also my consumer goods. Need to take account of that. Right. They are neutral. We don't even have starholds yet. Okay.
System survey concluded.
As much as I want to go down to this archaeological bone site, is this the bone one? No, this is the moon bump. I feel like that's not going to be enough. Hold on,
Construction completed.
Peek on something real quick. Okay. Sorry, I was checking off mic or off whatever. These systems suck. I don't care, but I'd rather clear that in, you know? Do pirates still spawn in these sorts of pockets? If they don't, then I just don't care, right? I could leave those undone and instead could zip up this whole area. Okay, the trade route pirates replace that. That makes sense. Still 4 districts left here. I should... Let's see. No unemployment. Plenty of housing. Chill there. And that's another tile I can clear. I can clear all these. Shit. Are any of these really good? Yeah, that's the thing. I believe that part of the reason I'm fucked up here, or that I'm starting to hit some caps or hit some deficits here, is stuff like my Empire Sprawl being so high. I'm almost 30 higher. Well, almost 30 higher, but also, damn, I want to just... Oof. I'm gonna grab this.
We are being hailed.
Aha! Ha 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 ha. 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 Ha 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 ha. That's good. Oh, I love to have a decision made for me.
Anomalous readings registered.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. No. Okay, they can now use the subjugation cast as belly against us. Love it. Pause. Time to build a fleet. Go ahead and research this. Oh, I hate to see that. Yeah, uh-huh. We still have excellent relations. We still have a... I got asked to be their vassal. Yeah, it's time to get on it. Okay, real quick. Sentinels. A compositional analysis of the Sentinels has revealed that they are made of an unknown hybrid metallic composite. Such a material could not have been forged by a prehistoric society, yet preliminary readings suggest they predate all known civilizations on Edalamar Prime. Unfortunately, the scanners cannot yet pierce the Sentinel's metal coating. Great. Alright. Fleet time. Love to build a fleet. Actually, love to build... Alright, so what are their ways in? Their ways in are both Dathana and Hades. So let's build a Garland, which is still a hard defensive point. I mean, I'm going to start building back at Bulb, back at home, because if I don't, we're in real trouble. And I could go in and like look at what this fleet is like, what these ships look like, but I'm actually at I have a real problem with military technology right now. Like, they're just going to outgun us because I'm just not invested in it at all. But yes, I think I'm going to make Garland either double shipyard or something else. Let's see. Magnetic field of Neshmet 1 experienced a complete reversal while being observed by the Bud Pettis. This rare event has interchanged their position of the magnetic poles. Wow, the planet's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded. Nice. Get that physics in. Oh my fucking god. Ash Garland's belongings, including their Mind Gazer, a device used to isolate the mind from outside interference, has been found on a ledge overlooking the Sentinels. Sticks forming a half-finished outline around one of the statues suggest they may have diverted from their exercise to mark its position. Their flashlight and scanner were discovered crushed under a shattered piece of the Sentinel's wing. The scanner had been modified in a peculiar manner. Perhaps it could help us pierce the Sentinel's protective layer. If we wish to find Ash Garland alive, we must divert extra resources to the search, as their chances for survival in the wilderness diminish drastically every day. Spare no expense. Spare no expense. Right? Right? Yeah, spare no expense. It's going to empty out our influence. I don't care. Spare no expense.
Research concluded.
Ash Garland has been found unconscious and badly injured, hiding in the underbrush below a natural rock formation, with a bloody datapad tucked under their arm. They were rushed to the hospital and treated for severe brain injury indicative of blunt trauma by impact from above. Yikes. Though their condition is now stable, they still suffer from memory loss and have no recollection of how they sustained their wounds. Splinters of the unique metal alloy from which the Sentinels are sculpted were lodged into their cranial bone. All they remember is hiding from someone and subsiding off of what little the land had to offer. However, their notes contain some helpful information. Ash Garland now has the maimed trait. Jesus Christ. Leader lifespan minus 40. Yikes. Well, between the fact that we were already, all of our species is resilient, and then also, or has like enduring, and then also Ash specifically has resilient, it kind of evens out, but yikes. But yikes. I'm gonna keep Pock on standby just in case this falls apart.